close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
What's good, my gamers, and welcome to Game Memes. In today's video, we'll be talking about the top 10 worst video games of all time. Coming in at number 10 is Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. Yes, unfortunately, this is an actual game. This game has awful graphics. Not to mention, it makes fun of people with obesity and has very racist depictions of black people. Oh yes, this game has it all. Just crappy graphics and very stereotypical racism. And don't even start with, oh, the graphics are bad because of its time. This game came out in 2003, the same year the first Call of Duty came out, and Tomb Raider. Angel of Darkness came out. And oh my god, don't even get me started. There is so much singing in this game, and it would be fine if the people singing actually knew what the hell they were doing. Okay, number 9 now, Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. Now, this is another video game from 2003. This game is about the famous superhero Aquaman. At this point, Aquaman already was one of the coolest superheroes, and this game really did not help his name. The camera movement in this game absolutely sucks. It really makes you feel seasick. Not to mention, bad visuals and a terrible story. This game sucks. Number 8 now is E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Now, I gotta give this game a bit of a break. It did come out in the 80s, but a lot of very good games came out in the 80s as well, so gotta be fair here. Like, at this point, I don't even know what's going on here anymore. Like, what am I watching? What's wrong with E.T.'s neck? Like, oh yeah, great stuff here. This is the kind of gameplay that I thrive for. I crave this sort of content. So good. Alright, number 7 now is Zelda, the Wand of Gamelon. Now, there are a lot of great Zelda games, but this is not one of them. What is wrong with the characters in this game? They look so goddamn weird. The cutscenes are the absolute worst. I don't know how this game even ever got made. The only reason why people even play this game anymore is for memes. Otherwise, this game would be completely irrelevant. Number 6 now is Disney's Peter Pan Adventures in Neverland. I don't even know where to begin with this monstrosity. I mean, it's got some of the most laggy gameplay I've ever seen. It's filled with glitches and bugs, and sometimes the characters will say lines, and it won't even match up with what they're actually saying. I mean, Peter Pan literally kills, like, pelicans and all sorts of animals in this game. Yeah, a real hero. Okay, number 5 now, Ride to Hell Redemption 1%. I'm pretty sure the 1% in the title of this game is the percentage of the game that's actually good. I mean, the start of the game isn't bad, but it gets pretty bad pretty fast. The plot line at first is okay, but the game gets really bad really fast. Voice acting is key, and in this game, good voice acting just isn't present. Number 4, Steel Battalion Heavy Armor. God damn, this game sure does suck. I mean, it's a Kinect game. I still don't know whose idea it was to make Kinect. It just doesn't function properly. It's such a bad mechanic. It's not fun to play. And this game, oh my god, even if it wasn't on the Kinect, it still would be bad. Alright, well, time to get into the top 3. Well, this is when it starts getting really good. Or really bad, I guess. Okay, number 3, Superman 64. Good god, this game sucks. The graphics are terrible. It's just a rinse and repeat formula. The boss fights aren't even real bosses. Like, the random henchmen are harder to beat than the bosses. I mean, some of Superman's strongest and greatest villains of all time are in this game, and you just 2-punch, knock them out, and sentence the police. What rubbish. Oh yeah, and you see Superman going through all these rings? Yeah, well, if you don't like this, well, you better suck it up and get used to it, because this is about 90% of the game. I mean, these levels progressively get longer and harder, but it's just so boring, and this game is hard, and you don't even want to finish it, because it's not even rewarding, because spoiler alert, at the end of the game, the villain ends up getting away anyway. Oh, also, if your game glitches or lags really bad, the game will just stop, and you'll have to restart the whole level over again, because there's no checkpoints. The runner-up is Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. This has got to be the stupidest game ever. It is so bad. In the description for this game, it says you have to get a truck carrying a load of illegal substances, which it doesn't, past the cops without crashing, and you gotta get to your destination safely. Yeah, like I said, there's no substances in the truck. There's not even a back to the truck. It's like a small little truck. There's no police officers to be found, and it doesn't matter. You're literally invincible. I'm telling you. You can go through houses, trees, you name it. You can just you can just go through it like you're an X-Men, like you're a mutant. It is just so stupid. And I don't know how this game got made. The people who developed and thought this would be a good idea to get made, first of all, I don't even know how this even got made. The people who made this were so lazy. This is why this is number 2. But don't worry, it gets worse. And the number 1 piece of garbage has to be Cheetah Man 2. This game is just the absolute worst. The enemies are so easy to defeat, but at the same time, it just doesn't function when you try to attack them sometimes. And, oh yeah, they will just literally teleport through scenery. And these boss fights are just way too easy. I like to have a challenge now and then, and this is just not it. Like, the boss fight you're watching right now, yes, this is a boss fight, by the way, is so easy to beat. The dude literally just runs back and forth over and over again. You just shoot him a few times and jump over him when he charges at you, and bam, defeated. And what makes this game so bad is that in the final boss, it's nothing major, it's just you can't even finish the freaking game. Yeah, after you beat the second boss, the game just doesn't work. It crashes. You can't go any further, and you can't even kill yourself. All you can do is just restart and do the same thing again. There's about 10 minutes of gameplay in this if you speedrun it. That's it. Oh, that's a huge waste of money right there. People were very furious when this game came out. Who wouldn't be? The whole point is to try to beat the game. Well, can't even do that. And that's why Cheetah Man 2 is the worst video game of all time. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and slap that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post my latest video. Thank you all for watching, and until tomorrow's video, I'll see you guys in the next level. Peace.